Now for the team that's playing as well in the AFC as I think the Lions are playing in the NFC. And I mean this when I say it, with all due respect to the Bills being 4-1. But how about your 4-1 Indianapolis Colts right now?
Yeah, buddy.
Shocking.
They're just destroying everybody also. Their win this past week was, as we know, a destruction, an absolute dismantling of the Las Vegas Raiders. They turned Geno over again and again and again. They've got a massive problem, the Raiders do, with the number of interceptions Geno is throwing. That's 9 now this year. But Daniel Jones he looks cool as a cucumber. He steps back and he's not making stupid decisions. He's not. He's not making some of the mind-boggling moves that you saw from sometimes at the Giants. Like, why would you throw it there? Do you not see this? What's happening? He's got a clear vision of what's going on. Pre-snap, post-snap. You know what helps you bring some focus in is a guy who can run the football like Jonathan Taylor.
Man.
Dude.
Crushing it.
He's the only player with a 3-touchdown game this year, and he's got 2 of them in the last 3 weeks. 17 carries, 66 rush yards. He wasn't lighting it up in terms of yards per carry, but what he was doing was just getting it in the end zone. And the Colts defense was turning Geno over and giving some short fields to Daniel Jones, who's throwing and not turning it over himself. And voila, 163 points through the first 5 games of 2025, which is, 2 more than the Lions have had in the last 4 games. And that's the second most by a Colts team of the Super Bowl era. Peyton Manning's 2017 at only 1 point more through the first 5 games. They've now won 3 games by 20 or more points this season in 5 contests. That's the most in the NFL. Do you know how many wins they had, TJ Jefferson? I won't ask Chris because I mentioned this in the Overreaction Monday pod that we've already recorded wherever you get your podcasts. Or, by the way, it airs on ESPN2 at 4:30 Eastern Time, we're pleased to say. You know how many 20 or more point victories the Colts had? I'll give you the last 3 seasons combined.
1.
0. They didn't do it at all. They had 3 wins by 10 or more points in that span. Do you know how many such 10 or more point wins they had just last season?
I'm going to have to say 0.
That's
Alex.
correct. You win both showcases. So, then you look at the Colts schedule. You want to pop that up, everybody? Let's pop that up, everyone. The Indianapolis Colts schedule. They're home for Arizona. And the matchup between the 2 teams this year that had guys who just mindlessly flipped the ball away before scoring. So if you know there's going to be one game next week where nobody does it, it's this one.
Right. Just hold on.
And then they're at the Chargers, home for the Titans, at Pittsburgh, man. They can win that game 100%. And then I'll be straight up with everybody. Straight up. When we got the international schedule at NFL Network and we're seeing, okay, that game's in Ireland, that's a good one. And we saw a game in the Jets and the Broncos. Like, that's a good one.
Yeah.
We saw some other ones. There's a one in Spain between the Dolphins and the Commanders. Like, that's a good one.
Spain.
The one in Berlin where it's like Falcons and Colts were like, oh, that's nice. Berlin's nice. How's that one looking now?
Right.
Then there's a bye week. Colts at Kansas City is going to be awesome. Let's see what Daniel Jones does in that crucible at Seattle. Monday nighter home against San Francisco, which is one of those primetime games that technically ESPN could flex out of. You know what they're not doing?
Flex out of.
They finish up home against Jacksonville and at Houston. AFC South, once upon a time, was just, one team and then everyone else. Not anymore.
Nope.
Fun stuff going down in Indianapolis. Fun stuff. So right now, what are the odds for a Lions-Colts Super Bowl, Christopher?
Rich Eisen, speaking my language.
What about them apples?
Yeah.
I was looking up Patriots-Bucks earlier because that was fun. That's 200-1. Colts and Lions.
You put it together?
Is going to get you 43-1.
I was going to say 50.
Right now, they're the 2 teams playing the best football through 5 weeks. Again, they could have won that game here in Los Angeles against the Rams. The Lions had no shot against Green Bay week 1. They just got pounced on.
It happens.
It does happen. And they haven't lost since. They looked like a completely different team this last month. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.